My dear, anger burns inside me, but love's shadow refuses to fade completely. I'm angry with you, not because I hate, but because I still care too much. Every silent tear is a wound your absence carved deep in my soul. Anger is the fragile armor I wear to hide how deeply I'm broken. You shattered my trust. Now my heart fights to heal in the ruins. Rage roars louder when love is lost, but forgiveness whispers even louder. I'm furious because your silence screams louder than your words ever did. The storm inside me rages, but it's your absence that feeds the fire. I'm angry at the love that betrayed me, yet I'm haunted by its ghost. My anger is a prayer, begging for answers that may never come. You wounded me so deeply, my soul's scar bleeds with every thought of you. The pain of your betrayal ignites a fire that won't easily be extinguished. I hate the person you became, but I mourn the one I loved fiercely. Your lies burned bridges, but my heart still walks the ashes alone. I'm angry because I expected forever, and you gave me broken promises. Sometimes anger is just love, screaming in the silence you left behind. The rage I feel is the echo of the love you refused to honor. I'm angry at your absence because it filled the space where love once lived. My fury is the language my heart speaks when words fail to heal. You turned love into pain, and now I'm trapped between anger and sorrow. Anger tightens my chest, but beneath it, love's ghost still softly breathes. I rage at your betrayal, but ache for the love I lost. Your silence is the loudest pain my angry heart has ever known. I'm furious you chose to walk away, leaving my soul bleeding behind. Anger is the wound's echo when forgiveness feels impossibly far away. Every bitter word I say hides a heart too broken to speak truth. I'm angry because your absence feels like a cold wound in my chest. Rage is the shadow of love's fading light. Stubborn and unyielding, you tore my heart apart, and now my anger stitches the pieces raw. The fury in me is just love refusing to die quietly. I'm angry at you for making love feel like a battlefield. Anger consumes the space where trust once lived, now empty and hollow. Every angry thought is a prayer begging for healing I can't yet find. I'm furious because your love promised everything and delivered silence instead. Your absence fuels the fire that scorches my heart day and night. My anger is the heartbreak's desperate scream for what will never return. I hate how deeply I still feel, even through this storm of anger. Your betrayal planted seeds of rage that bloom in my darkest moments. I'm angry at the love that left me wounded, lost, and screaming inside. Beneath my anger, there's a fragile hope begging for peace. I'm furious you made me question my worth with every cold goodbye. Rage is the broken heart's fierce protector against deeper, silent pain. Your silence echoes louder than any angry word I could ever say. I'm angry because loving you felt like losing myself in the end. The fire of anger burns, but it also lights the path to healing. I'm furious at the emptiness your love left behind in my chest. Anger is the storm before the calm that my heart desperately needs. Your betrayal shatters my peace, but my soul will one day rise. I'm angry because I trusted you with everything and got nothing back. The rage I feel is love's final, painful act of resistance. I'm furious that your goodbye echoed longer than your love ever did. Beneath this anger is a heart bruised, aching, still fighting for you. You broke me so badly, even my anger feels like a fragile shield. I'm angry because love shouldn't hurt this much. Yet here I am, bleeding. Rage is the sound of love's last cry before it fades away. I'm furious that the person I loved vanished, replaced by cold silence. My anger screams, but so does the part of me that still hopes. You tore apart the fabric of us. Anger is the thread I clutch. I'm angry at the memories that haunt like shadows in my soul. Beneath the rage, a whisper of love still refuses to be silenced, said, I'm furious because loving you was my greatest strength and my deepest pain. Anger is the shadow love leaves when it's too wounded to shine. Your betrayal is the fire that forged my anger into a fierce armor. I'm angry at the silence that drowned out every promise you made. The fury in my heart is love's desperate attempt to hold on. I'm furious because the person I loved no longer recognizes me. Anger is the battle cry of a heart fighting to survive the loss. Your absence fills my world with a storm only anger can quiet. I'm angry because love's warmth turned to ice, and I'm left burning. Beneath this rage is a heart still aching for a love that vanished. I'm furious that you chose to leave rather than fight for us. Anger is the fierce language my broken heart learned to speak. Your silence cuts deeper than any angry word I've ever spoken. I'm angry because I loved you too fiercely for you to stay. Rage is the raw wound love left behind when it slipped away. I'm furious at the ghost of you that still lingers in my soul. Beneath my anger lies a fragile hope for healing and peace. I'm angry because love shouldn't feel like this endless, aching pain. The fire in my heart rages not against you, but against the loss. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. I'm furious at the love that broke me, yet somehow still haunts me. Anger is the heart's final defense before it learns to forgive. I'm angry because you left me alone with all these shattered dreams. Your absence screams louder than my anger ever could. I'm furious that loving you felt like losing myself piece by piece. Beneath my rage is a heart desperate to heal from your betrayal. I'm angry because I never imagined love could hurt so deeply. Rage is the echo of a love that was never meant to last. I'm furious at the silence that replaced all the promises we made. Your betrayal turned my love into a battlefield of bitter scars. I'm angry because you became a stranger in the place of love. Anger is the storm my heart conjures to survive the heartbreak. I'm furious that the person I loved disappeared without a trace. Beneath this anger is a soul still searching for closure and peace. I'm angry because loving you was my greatest joy and deepest regret. Rage is the fierce wound love leaves when it's torn apart. I'm furious at the memories that both haunt and heal my broken heart. Your silence is the loudest betrayal my angry soul has ever known. I'm angry because love left me wounded, lost, and fighting to breathe. Beneath this fury, a flicker of love still refuses to be extinguished. I'm angry because your absence feels like a silent wound that never heals. Rage consumes me, but it's love's shadow that still lingers in my soul. I'm furious at the love that promised forever, but left only pain. Anger is my heart's way of begging for the love you stole. I'm angry because loving you became a battle I was destined to lose. Beneath the fury, there's a trembling heart still hoping for your return. Your betrayal shattered me. My anger is the echo of that fracture. I'm angry at the silence where your voice once brought comfort. Rage is the storm I hide behind to protect my fragile heart. I'm furious because your goodbye was louder than any declaration of love. The fire of anger burns because the ashes of love still remain. I'm angry at the distance that grew between us without a warning. Love and anger are tangled threads in the fabric of my broken heart. I'm furious because your absence feels like a betrayal too deep to bear. Anger is the language of a heart that refuses to forget. I'm angry at the promises you broke and the love you abandoned. Beneath the rage, my soul aches for the love that once was. I'm furious because loving you hurt more than I ever expected. The anger I feel is love's desperate cry for healing and truth. I'm angry because you left me standing alone in the storm. Rage is the bitter fruit of love's deepest disappointments. I'm furious at the memories that haunt me, refusing to fade. Your silence turned love into a battlefield of empty words. I'm angry because I gave you everything and you caused me pain. Beneath this anger is a heart still longing for your touch. I'm furious because the love we had vanished without a trace. Anger is the armor my heart wears to survive your betrayal. I'm angry at the void your absence has carved into my soul. The fire inside me rages because love's flame has dimmed. I'm furious because the person I loved turned into a stranger. Rage is the shadow love leaves when it slips away silently. I'm angry because your goodbye echoed longer than your love. Beneath the fury, a flicker of hope still fights to survive. I'm furious at the love that left me wounded and alone. Anger is the heart's final act before learning to forgive. I'm angry because loving you felt like walking through fire. Rage is the wound love leaves when it's torn apart. I'm furious at the silence that replaced your promises. Beneath this anger lies a soul still searching for peace. I'm angry because you chose to leave rather than stay. Anger is the storm before the calm my heart craves. I'm furious at the betrayal that broke my spirit in two. The fire of anger burns because love's ashes still glow. I'm angry because I trusted you with my whole heart. Rage is the language of a heart refusing to forget. I'm furious at the memories that both heal and hurt. Beneath the fury is a heart desperate for closure. I'm angry because love left me lost and fighting to breathe. Anger is the wound love leaves when it fades away. I'm furious at the silence that screams louder than words. Rage consumes me, but love's ghost still haunts my soul.